No worries.
Alright, I'm here and I started recording. Let's go. Aw.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, great. So interesting board here.
Well, I mean,
Um,
it looks like goons and no draw, so.
well, it's Goons and No Draw, but you have a couple different sort of competing, like, Megaturn things that don't work, right? Like, you have Horn, which it's going to be basically impossible to build to a Horn Megaturn. You have Highway, but no plus buy, except for Goons, which is like, again, how are you getting all those cards into your hand? Um, You have goons, but no way to reliably draw goons.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, there is
and you,
loan, so.
yeah,
Looks
there's
like
loan
that's.
for thinning,
But yeah.
um, jester for junking. Although you're not super upset about being junked with coppers here with fountain on the board.
Yeah. I guess the question is, do you go for fountain or do you go for loan? But neither player opened loan, so I guess it'll just be a junky, money-ish sort of game.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of junk thrown out, and um, I mean it's primarily a goon slog,
Ooh,
right? Like
really?
as you pointed out, it's
I have my money on
it's
the person who hit goons turn 3.
yeah, that seems pretty good to me. Night Watchman might be pretty useful to like get rid of some of the trash.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really sure what Highway is doing for you this early on in the game. It's basically just a peddler.
Well, it's the question is it like better than Terminal Silver? Kind of all you're competing with, right?
Well, yeah, I mean you're competing with two Terminal Silvers, but Haggler is nothing to joke at.
Yeah. I mean I've always like I swear every time I open Haggler, I draw it like this jester. And then
And you wish it had a
yeah.
Yune on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Um,
one drop. But there are like there's a safe 3 and a safe 4 to take. I mean like if my haggler doesn't hit 6, do I really care that I played haggler?
uh, I mean, not on this board where it's like, oh, you can
Yeah.
get a free village. Um, I'm not sure about second loan.
Oh, they took the. Did they already have a loan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, right, yeah. We'll see.
Goons. So gardens could potentially be worth a lot by the time this game ends, because it's going to be a pretty slow, sloggy kind of game. And
Yeah.
there's no trashing outside of loan. If you just keep adding cards to your deck with goons, like eventually those gardens are going to be worth quite a lot.
Like what, 4 by the end of the game? Oh,
Probably.
2
Village.
villages. 2
I
points.
mean, they don't.
I
It's
don't know.
points, and they're
I
just cantrips, and they arguably protect you from terminal
I
collision.
think I'd
But
rather have a highway than 2 villages. I guess
I
a
agree.
highway and -1 VP. But
Ooh, that's a bad toss there with
oh,
lone. Tossed as goons.
well, that's just you still play it unless you really know what's on top. Village is actually like maybe not even like a strictly positive card, given that you're discarding to goons all the time.
Yeah,
Interestingly
I
enough.
mean, it's still not a negative card to have in your deck. Like, it's still just a cantrip.
Right, but like the more cantrips you have, like the worse a goon's attack is for you.
How so?
Because like if you had 2 bad cards in your hand, like 2 estates, you can discard them to goons. But if those cards were villages, that would then draw the estates. You like don't know what to discard. It like only really matters in games like this.
Not sure I agree with your analysis, but doesn't seem to be huge anyway. So we see DK88 does pick up the Night Watchman.
Yeah, it's worth 2 points.
That does trigger a shuffle though.
Oh, and they played Goons that turn. Yeah.
Yeah, so Goons is not in that shuffle. I mean, Goons is in the shuffle. So that's fine.
Oh, and the village is worse with your Night Watchman. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, it's definitely...
It's very marginal,
it's
but I see what you're
marginal,
talking
yeah.
about.
I mean, if you do have 2 turtles in your deck, like, maybe that's probably better. Better to have the village set with. Like, you do want to, like, a good way to win this game is, like, playing 3 Goons in a turn. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Night Watchman can definitely help set that up.
I will be honest that I am not really paying attention to what's going on in this game. Do you know what's happening?
I mean, it's a pretty even Goons log right now. The Goons are 2-1. I believe DK88. Let me check.
Well, someone just bought a Goons DK88 on their turn 11, so I think DK88 should be up 2-1. Okay.
Yeah, that is what I thought.
You know, this might, like, pile out.
Yeah, it very realistically might. I mean, Goons is gonna go slower, but Village and Highways might keep flying, at which point it might just come down to Gardens.
Yeah.
In which case, Horn doesn't look that crazy to me.
Like, as +4 money.
Yeah,
plus
just
1
to grab
buy.
an
Yeah.
just to grab an extra Gardens. Like, you're getting a decent number of cards in play. Grab a Night Watchman, grab something.
Yeah. I can see it. Wow, how many coppers are in the trash? 6.
Okay, Haggler and then buy some coppers. So it's probably just for Goons points, but Fountain is
Yeah.
a relevant thing on this board.
Fountain is, like, yeah, you can definitely cheese it at the end.
Yeah.
Alright.
Buys a horn. So I would have liked to play. Oh, that was rough. I would have wanted to play the Highways before.
The mining village.
Yeah, just so if you do
Yeah.
need to pop it, you have that option.
Yeah, I would take the 3rd Goons over a mining village. I don't know what else I would pop it for, though.
Yeah.
Alright,
mean,
the real question is anyone going to buy Province this game?
I kind of doubt it.
It's certainly possible to hit. But, yeah. Ooh.
Okay, villages are gone.
Yeah. Man, looks like that turn 3 Goons did not pay off.
Yeah, actually, I looked at the stats a while ago, and while Goons has one of the highest rates for win as only player gaining, meaning skipping Goons is almost always a mistake, it doesn't have a particularly high win rate as first player getting it. So getting Goons first often is not that huge an advantage, whereas skipping it is usually just a big mistake.
Right. I would just think this is the kind of game where it's really good to get.
Yeah.
Whereas it's not like I need my deck control and my payload. This is just like a
Right,
slog.
this is just a good old slog.
But I mean, like, you know, even if it's advantaged, you can still fall behind.
Yeah. I mean, it's a money slog, like anything's possible, right? Like,
Yeah.
so I seriously like knowing that this is just going to turn into a slog, not picking up loans in the first place and just collecting coppers.
I see. Just like at some point in the game, buy 3. Yep.
Yeah, I
Goons.
mean, at some
It's
point you
easy.
get a goons, maybe two if you're like really lucky in play. Haggler also can be a cheeky way to gain some copper. Jester. I mean, there's a bunch of ways to pick up 3 copper.
I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Village.
Look, this horn might actually be like a big horn.
It's an 8. It's 8. Right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So will anyone buy?
Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I would have cashed in that horn in a second.
Alright, buy a night.
I would have definitely popped it for a province.
Yeah, it's worth 8 points, not 6.
Yeah. And you're never hitting this hand again.
Yeah, not if you start green. Not a bad attitude. Just... Are we really gonna... Okay, so we'll see the highways go, right? And then, I guess,
Gardens.
yeah.
With Jester also, it is possible that like goons can start running as well.
You're right, yeah.
But yeah, not popping that horn for a province seems like a pretty big mistake. Goon certainly encourages building forever, but like you're never hitting province on this board usually. Like you got to take that 8-point province when you can.
Yeah.
So we have a sad horn here.
You can take the mining
Can
village.
pop it for gardens.
You're about to shuffle. You could maybe take the mining village. Mining village is like a way to hit province this game.
Yeah. If you also think the game is about to end, which it's not, but at some point you can start popping these horns for gardens.
Yeah. I just think right before the shuffle, probably no.
Oh, you definitely don't want to do it there.
Yeah. I don't.
So
Do you
here
want to play the loan here?
no.
Results.
Science tells us no.
I mean, discarded like. I feel like that was like an okay discard.
Okay, so we're starting to see gardens now. I don't know. That tossed a lot of good cards, including goons, for me to be like, yeah, that was okay. Also, it landed on gold, which is the legitimate question of why do you have gold in the first place?
Instead of goons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could buy a
Province.
province here as Fire on Ice. You're pretty far
You have a
behind.
haggler out. God, dude.
Yep, buys a province, gain a goons, gain a horn.
Oh, gold is 2 points over the goons, huh?
Yeah, yeah, museum points are a thing.
Alright. I mean, I guess you'll take the horn, the loan here just for the unique.
Yeah. Alright, so we could be looking at goons as one of the piles.
Yeah. It's getting close. Do you go highway, copper, or just gardens? I think just gardens, right?
Gardens. And then maybe a copper. I haven't been counting coppers, but...
There's no way they're gonna get fountain points. Well, how many are in the... There's 10 in the trash.
Okay, yeah.
So there's like
That's
4
not happening.
coppers left. Well, 5 now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Fountain could be a way back into the game for Fire on Ice.
It's just so hard to gain them, though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, not that much gain.
Yeah, I would have seriously considered just skipping Lone on this board. I want those 10 points.
I'm interested how it works out. Like, I feel like that should be worse, but I don't know. Maybe
So
like
both
it'll
players
take
going
so
for the-
long to pile out here that you could just get it back.
Maybe. So yeah, we're buying gardens, and they're worth how many now?
3 probably.
I gotta watch someone's VP tracker.
Whoa, copper for 3. They're going for.
They're going for gardens.
I
I mean fountain, but also
feel
gardens.
like Night Watchman is still better, but like if you're never gonna see it again, you'd never have to draw.
I
it
mean,
again.
I think their only out here is
Is Fountain.
yeah.
But like playing the Night Watchman might get you more coppers than that, like than buying a copper. Right? Like if you can combine a Goons with a Haggler, that gives you 4 coppers, right?
Yeah,
So
that is true.
I think like there's value in filtering. Now I don't even know who has the Hagglers, so
Well, DK88 clearly has one of them.
yeah. Oh, and the Haggler Goons.
This
And
could
2
be a lot of
gardens,
coppers.
2 gardens instead of province.
So let's see how much these gardens are worth. I think you just buy 2 gardens here. Oh, it goes for
Alright.
province.
Province Goons.
I mean, it is a very good province. Gets you. A very big point lead.
Yeah. But you might. I'm curious if that was the right play. But looks like they have it because their next turn's pretty good too.
Yeah. Lining up 2 goons is huge. Oh, lining up 3 goons
Oh.
is pretty game winning.
And the horn worth 5? No, 4. Well, that's all the gardens then.
Yeah.
Or is it? Because you could just buy
This
the
is,
2
no,
gardens.
this is a win. Horn gains goons, and then you buy the last 2
But
gardens.
the horn
and
is
it's a
for
win.
4. Right.
Oh. 1, 2, yeah.
I mean, I think just
Back with this.
taking normal things is a winning play, even if you don't win this turn.
Gains a duchy. Yeah, that's fine.
Seems fine.
Buy some coppers. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, they have 4 in hand, so they should hit. Oh, I guess, never mind, they get goonsed. I forgot about that.
But you forgot about goons.
Alright,
Okay, that's in hand.
that it's not a win, but you can take a state copper Night Watchman, I guess. Well, if they're counting, that might be super worth it. I don't know.
I mean, they just got 10 VP, so I think they were counting.
Right, but they just gained 2 coppers, so they didn't need to.
Yeah.
So
All right, 119 VP in a game with no draw. That was impressive.
Museum 34, Gardens worth 5,
Yeah.
and then
I told
4
you
for
those
the
gardens
other
were going to be worth a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we
Oh.
got a spicy board here.
Chapel Peasant Bridge.
Very far from a single buy.
All right.
no draw slug. So yeah, Peasant and Chapel both looking pretty good. Supplies also, like, who doesn't love horses? Bridge will be big here.
Hunting
Something with
Lodge is
Hunting
looking
Lodge
good.
and Bridge is probably the winning build.
Yeah. Although maybe an archive before your first Hunting Lodge. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's draw.
It's like trashing. Also,
Kinda. Oh
I
god.
guess
Are we gonna
Chapel's
get
too.
into is archive trashing discourse? I don't think it's trashing, especially not when Chapel's on the board.
Yeah. Well, it kind of is like trashing when Chapel's on the board because you lose access to your card. It's the bad trashing.
This
Alright.
commentary provided by HRoll and Kilohertz. So we saw a Skulk open, which I really don't like. There's just so many better cards on the board.
Do you want a peasant or like, I don't know.
I want to open
Bridge?
Peasant Chapel.
Yeah, I'm assuming the Chapel. Yeah, I mean, we only need, like, hitting 2 is, like, perfectly fine. Like, for a long time this game, so I think Chapel Peasants.
Okay,
Great.
Fire on Ice opens Necro, which I really don't like.
Necro Chapel. Let's see. Now, if you do that thing that trashes the top, oh no. No bravery, just a spy.
Yeah, I don't really get what you're doing with Necromancer other than using it as Mason. But why do you need Mason when you have Chapel?
Neither player took a peasant.
A peasant. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that feels crazy.
Yeah. And like, oh my god, you hit 6. What are you doing with all that money? Buy a Hunting Lodge and you have no terminals in deck?
Oh, I guess, okay, actually, I forgot that peasant, like, and hunting lodge, you could kind of, like, zoom that through. Right? So maybe the hunting lodge before the archive in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, something involving some Disciples, some Hunting Lodges, and some Bridges should be pretty winning on this board.
Yeah.
So Necro here, you kind of have to play Zombie Spy because you want to play your Chapel.
Yep. Does Fire on Ice still have 2 money in their deck after they trash their hand? Oh, never mind.
Okay, so they finally buy a Peasant. So here, do you just trash the Skulk and be like, happy that you got the free gold? Yep, so that seems to have been the plan.
Fun.
So they do get Peasants. They're not skipping Peasant, which is great, but I still would have liked to have opened Peasant rather than gotten it turn 5.
I don't know if I guess the gold helps you hit 5, but I don't know if you need to early. It helps a lot. Certainly not worth, like, skipping peasant early.
Yeah.
Anymore, but alright. So Fire on Ice, like, only has 8 cards in the deck, right? So Hunting Lodge seems, well, you'll need a village at some point, but
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to add besides Hunting Lodge. You're gonna pretty much be drawing deck.
yeah. Wow. DK only has 4 cards left. Well, it does seem like both players are gonna do the, like, Peasant Hunting Lodge Bridge. Alright, I'm just guessing. They'll get there.
Maybe. They just bought a bunch of supplies, which kind of don't really mesh with the Hunting Lodge deck.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. I mean, it's a plus buy.
It's a plus buy, and they don't have any economy in their deck, so their plan might be to just use 2 golds as their whole economy while they buy other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and to boost the soldier. Yeah.
Yeah, if they're planning on playing the Skulk rather than trashing it.
Yeah, well, they can't trash it this turn now, so.
Okay, there's the bridge.
I don't.
So let's see Skulk first.
Yeah, I don't think I wanted 2 golds this game. Bridge buying supplies seems like enough economy for me.
Agreed. I also definitely want more than one peasant because I want a bunch of disciples here to make this go zoom.
Yeah.
The way they're building suggests to me that they're going to go for something where they only get one peasant and just get teacher. Maybe
Okay.
slap plus action on
bridge.
why are we getting more
More
skulks? I don't know what these golds are doing for your deck. They seem actively harmful at this point.
Yeah. Wow, fireonice still has 2 coppers.
They have 3 coppers.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, you're right. What do you take here? Bridge? Hunting lodge peasant? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I like that. I want to see a couple peasants rotating around.
Yeah.
You know, with hunting lodge, you can get to disciple a lot faster. Ooh,
Yeah,
that
that's for
hurts
sure.
here. You'd really like to be able to buy action cards.
Yeah. It's a supplies turn, I guess. I'm starting to think the skulk part of the car is better than the gold part of the car in this game.
So they get up to disciple. Let's hope they use it on hunting lodge and not on skulk.
It's a 2-for-1 sale. How can you resist the value?
Okay, so they do find their village, which is good.
Yeah, but they're diluted this turn, so it's...
Yeah, they can get some travelers up the line.
Yeah, and
They
trap
honestly
coppers.
probably want to get rid of bridge here, play peasant, and then chap away those last 2 coppers.
Yeah.
Because like, the only thing you can buy is you can load up on supplies, or buy reap or something. And you really want more supplies in your deck at this point?
I think they're okay. I mean, they make hunting lodge not draw, but if you draw enough, then it didn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
But no, I guess. Wait, that doesn't actually make sense. It would make more sense if bridge was like plus action, then you could play them first.
Yeah, well, one thing I thought they might be going for is a build where they just rush to teacher as fast as possible and then use plus action on bridge and just get a bunch of hunting lodges and bridges
Yeah.
and play kind of a bridge minion
I
anything.
just can't like the skulk pile being lower than the bridge pile seems
Yeah.
so sad.
They might be trying to build towards some kind of double province thing somehow, which I don't really get.
Yeah, you can definitely dream bigger here. Guess you just take 2 supplies
Because what else can you do? Okay, so disciples the hunting lodge. That's good. So here you want to toss? No.
First, right? And then
You definitely want to toss there. Trash's supplies gains a copper from Locust.
That's rude.
That's unfortunate.
It's probably better for them than hitting like anything.
It's probably the best
Besides
hit, but it's
Chapel.
still unfortunate.
Yeah. Can Locust hit Chapel? Yeah, I can. Chapel would have been the best hit, but yeah, otherwise.
Yeah.
So what did they take? They took a hunting lodge that turn and exchanged for teacher. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what the game plan with teacher is here. It's unfortunate. Disciples just sitting there.
They'll try. Play with bridge.
They will, but they can't toss.
I see. But they don't have other cards, right? Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Is that a misclick? Apparently not. Apparently they don't want to play Bridge and Hunting Lodge and Disciple. They just want to disciple a horse.
Well, I mean, they can disciple whatever they want next turn. Although
Yeah.
there might not be any hunting lodges left. I think the teacher will just plus action bridge and then they'll go for that on DK side.
Seems like the thing to do.
I think you could play the Skulk before these hunting lodges. Perfect hand to discard there.
Yep.
And then we'll get our whole hand.
So let's see if we get some bridges being bought here.
Oh,
No, no.
All right.
So what?
I think they plus card on Lodge or like plus action on Skulk or something. I don't know.
I don't know what teacher's doing. Plus action on Hunting Lodge just turns it into a vanillage. I mean, plus card on Hunting Lodge.
No, it's a Lost City. Right?
Yeah, that's true. But
I mean, I just suggest that because they have the most of that in their deck. But
doesn't look like they'll be building towards the bridge Megaturn. So if Fire on Ice judiciously builds here, even though they're decently behind, gets all the bridges, they could still totally make a comeback.
yeah, there should be enough points with Orchid lying around. I feel like DK88 will be able to be hitting Province like every turn. So, like their bad turns are some Skulks and some Golds. Hits Province.
Yeah. So I'd really like to see double bridge here.
Yeah. What did that Chapel play? The Chapel... Oh, I see. A trash one card, then a Hunting Lodge discarded their hand. Yeah.
So, I mean, if this is 2 bridges and you keep your Disciple, then you have 2 Disciples in your deck for next turn. You could potentially take something like another 4 or 5 bridges and then win on the next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Plus card on
don't have
Hunting
enough
Lodge.
actions for that, though.
Yeah. I think you probably have to exchange for teacher and get plus action onto bridge.
Yeah, I guess if you hit like Disciple, Lodge, like, you know, then you might have enough actions to...
Okay, Envious doesn't really hurt because they don't have much real money in their deck.
Skulk proc.
It's just more Skulks. Skulk money. I remember when I started playing online, well, I was playing with a bunch of friends, and one of them like just thought Skulk money was the most broken strategy. And we weren't good at the time, so it just kept beating us.
Ooh, I would have tried to draw my Disciples together.
I really want to be discipling bridges.
Well, yeah. What's in the trash for Necro? A Skulk? Oh, there is a Hunting Lodge. Trash.
Oh.
That is...
Yeah, that makes Necro a lot more attractive.
That means next turn they actually, I think, can do it.
Okay, disciple this bridge, please.
Well, there's not even a Hunting Lodge to gain, so I don't think they'll...
Hey.
Now the question is, do you want archive? Like maybe one? It's so
One
bad.
seems
It's so
okay.
bad if it hits 2 bridges.
I'm afraid of it accidentally costing me the game by hitting like 3 bridges or something.
I mean, they could just pile out bridges, then the archive seems safe.
Yeah.
You're not playing all of them. I don't.
I like the Necro seems fine since it can be a hunting lodge.
But only one of
They
them
need
can. Yeah.
some more bridges. How many do they have right now?
They have
Looks like
4 in
6.
play, so 5, right?
Yeah, 5 right now.
6.
Okay, 6. We want to get to that magic number 7. Okay, Reap seems okay. I really would have wanted one more bridge there.
We have to cycle. But yeah.
That's true.
You don't need to hit 8. You don't need to hit 8 bridges. You only, like, they have plenty of money. So 7 bridges seems fine.
Well, no, they have 6.
Oh, you're right. They have 6. Disciple.
Yeah, Disciple can make all problems go away.
That is a bad omen, though.
Ooh. These skulks are...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's a supplies pile out, right? Oh no, because they didn't pile out the bridge. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's
But those hexes just hurt.
Plague. Oh, poverty.
I mean, poverty with bad omens means first horse is dead, and now you have 2 horses to find the rest of your cards.
Yeah, but you'll shuffle if you see a hunting lodge. You're probably out of there.
In good shape. Yeah.
So 4 cards to find it. Yeah. Curse is mostly neutral.
Yeah, plague's not bad. But bad omens into poverty is a bit of a heartbreaker if this next turn does in fact dud.
Maybe we should have bought more necromancers.
I mean, they can only play 1 hunting lodge per turn.
Right, but if you collide 2 necromancers, you could apprentice one of them.
That's true.
Other, and then that's pretty good. And then also having 3 is orchid points. I guess that doesn't matter as much. But,
yeah, I don't think orchard points are going to matter on this board. I mean, Fire and Ice conceivably can empty the provinces.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you do as DK88 here besides just keep greening.
Yeah.
Gains a bridge. Maybe wants to get it on the action.
Okay. All right, here it is. Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's still
all right.
not...
That's not a good toss,
actually,
but you got it.
Those are better than the disciples. Right.
Yeah, you got to toss.
Here's another thing you can toss. Yeah.
Oh. This toss hurts, but you gotta.
Yeah. Agreed.
That's a much nicer toss. Disciple that bridge.
Yeah.
Play a lodge. Toss. Are they gonna necro on necro? Okay, no, they instead play hunting lodge. Wait, no, you could have played a bridge there.
No. Oh. Well, their turn wasn't meant to be anyway. They would have hit 1 more bridge. What do you take?
What do you take? Some archives?
Yeah.
Another necro, get you orchard points. I think like 3 archives and a necro sounds good to me.
Yeah. Oh. Well.
You can take the last bridge so that you
Yeah.
can potentially pile. What goal? Reap? Okay. I guess that's okay.
Yeah, you only get one
The
more
goal.
turn.
Yeah, I mean,
It's-
and the gold doesn't go into your shuffle, so it's fine. Necro for orchard points.
I
Archives?
would have
Nah.
taken at least one. Teach that skulk.
What are we gonna put on Skulk?
Money? Money and buy reap? Does buying a duchy save you from the province pile out? It doesn't, right?
No, not if they get 5 provinces.
So maybe just a reap.
Oh, Locust hits a bridge. Well, good thing he has extra bridges, but still unfortunate.
Eh. Might be good because it seems like he really doesn't want to draw a bridge right now.
Yeah.
Might have been okay.
Didn't hit a disciple, so in terms of things it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can win this turn.
Ooh.
Tough decision
you
here. Do you
gamble.
disciple the horse? No. Oh, I think you disciple the horse there just because you need to find stuff and you have enough bridges now.
Well, time has proven you right. So. I guess it just didn't come together. I don't know. I guess you buy archives and hope, right?
Mm-hmm.
If your opponent does another turn, you can still do it. I don't know about only buying one. Ooh, these skulks are gonna hurt. Wow, what a rude discard.
Bad omens again.
Yep.
Yep. Twice miserable and double province. That's probably game. Oh, actually,
they have 5
they can just
supplies.
win right now. They can buy out supplies.
Yep. Those skulks doing work.
Yeah. Interesting game. I'm surprised to see the Megaturn engineer build lose, but I think they made a lot of mistakes in building. I think that could have been several turns faster,
Yeah, for
like
sure.
opening with peasant and stuff.
Yeah.
So
And if they had 2 fewer coppers, like, I think
yeah,
a lot of those problems would have never happened. So, yeah.
yeah, not being able to get some good chapels in early.
Yeah. Not feeling the necro that game, for sure.
Yeah, opening Necromancer seems a lot worse than opening Peasant.
Alright, so we have a bit of a break. I'm gonna get some water too.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh. Alright. I see Way of the Turtle and Triumph, and I decide
Ooh.
I'm going to dream. Oh wait, there's Livery. Alright.
Oh, we have Livery Triumph here.
There's
You
also
can score quite a lot of points.
Livery Monastery.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
also
good trashing.
Watchtower with the Triumph.
Yep, you can potentially just get rid of those estates as they come in.
Yeah, and the... Well,
And
actually...
top deck a bunch of horses.
So the thing is, Scrap's the only plus buy. I mean, it's fine. It's only a
It'll
little
work.
awkward, but it definitely works.
I don't like the cut purse open. I mean, it makes more sense as player 1 than it would if DK88 was player 2, but
Yeah.
I'm
Scrap.
just not a fan of cut purse.
In this game, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to save my terminals for Livery later in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I only have Hunting Lot. It's a kind of expensive village.
Yep. And it's not like there's a particularly great way to try. I mean, you could scrap it later on.
Yeah. I mean, on
But
the other hand, like, blocking off my opponent from 5 might just win by itself.
yep. But like right there, all that happened was reduction from 4 to 3, which isn't much.
What do you think of the Monastery open?
Seems a bit slow, but trashing is trashing, so
Yeah. I mean, so my thought is I can get it later when I have, like, liveries.
yeah.
And then it should do fine then. You could definitely build up for a turn by just turtling. I don't know if that's worth it. Like,
I
at
mean,
some
you can
point.
potentially turtle a bunch of liveries and a scrap, and then know that you have a big triumph turn whenever you want it.
Yeah. Sure, and then... I mean, scrap only gains, like, 2 cards, right?
Yeah, but it gives you plus buy.
Ah, yeah. Oh, there's Forum. If you hit enough, you can just buy Forums.
Where's cost reduction when we need it?
Well, that doesn't work with delivery.
That's true. Oh yeah, that would not work.
Ah, the old scrap dud. And the estate wish.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted, yeah.
I mean, that is one of those situations where it's kind of you reap what you sow there.
That is a sad... Does DK88 have any actions left in their deck? I guess I could just play for draw. Watchtower is a pretty sad card to turtle.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could, like, turtle, like, 4 scraps. Turtle. What do you think of all these wishing wells?
I mean, it is draw, kind of.
I mean, yeah, sure. Like,
But
do you want
no,
another silver? Like, I want to hit 5 as many times.
yeah, I really want to be hitting 5 very often this game. Get all the hunting lodges and liveries.
Not feeling the hireling this game.
No, it anti-synergizes with hunting lodge.
Alright, so who has the livery? Let's look. Okay, never mind. Fireonice has the livery. DK has the hunting lodge. And a hireling. Okay. You scrap silver here? Oh wait, they are in a haven. Never mind. I would take plat. With farm in the game, I don't mind hitting like a zillion randomly. Alright, so they just take the farm and the cut purse to get a horse.
Yeah, I don't like these wishing wells. Like, if they were silvers, you could be hitting 5. Hitting 5 is so good on this board.
Well, they would have hit 4 this turn. I don't know. But yeah.
Alright, well, you can potentially scrap here for, like, action something, and then play Watchtower.
And then
Action
draw all
horse,
your
maybe.
wishing wells.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. Draw a bunch of crap. Okay, why do we have 2 monasteries? That seems excessive. I'll admit I spaced out for a little bit at the start of this game, but 2 monasteries seems excessive.
I'm definitely spaced out. Yeah. Because you could just talk to Auxiliary Horse and like end your turn or buy Haven.
Yeah, top decking Silver Horse sounds really good.
Okay. I'm
React.
guessing it's a wishing well. Yeah.
Who needs good cards when you have Wishing Well?
Hey,
It's
when you
kind
have
of
10
draw.
wishing wells, they're pretty good.
So Freaky told me recently, apparently back before people realized how good Menagerie was, there people want to have a Wishing Well versus Menagerie judgment match. Which I find funny to no end.
I would love to have Menagerie this game. I don't know who's winning this game though.
I mean, both of them aren't really doing things that point towards they're going for big triumph. They're gaining hunting lodges. Still only 1 livery gone, 1 forum. I mean, I think some of the buys were a bit confusing. I'm not sure why we're buying cup purses or hirelings.
I know, I'm pretty sure fireonice bought that cut purse to get a horse at 1 turn. When they hit 9, they went for him, cut purse. Not really. I mean, you can scrap it.
Yeah.
But
So I think you want to toss both those monasteries there. That way.
yeah, I think they're out of cards in the trash. Besides 1 monastery. You know, I wonder, like, is Hunting Lodge then turtling, then playing more Hunting Lodge is a thing? To build up a mega turn. I guess there's also Watchtower. Same idea. But you need so many actions to do that. Alright, are we gonna see another foreign cut purse? I don't know. I feel like I'm super happy here to take plat and then just like start hitting forum plus 5.
Yeah,
Like, many
I agree.
turns
I
in a
think you
row.
just take platinum here. Got cut purse doing work.
Yeah, Cup versus time isn't really long in this game. Funding much in the game. I mean, it's never really more than an early game card, though. And a great
Well,
masquerade pin.
yeah. I don't know. You have the late game play of using it for hand inspection.
I guess.
Sometimes you can confident if you're duchy dancing and you have a cut purse, you can see that they have a dud and buy a province.
I've never used it.
Comes up like every once in a while. It's not a great card though.
Well, it does look like both players have started drawing deck, so looks like their plans are coming through.
Yeah, let's see where they go from here. It'll be interesting to see if they focus on Triumph or if they just ignore it and build towards just buying colonies.
Yeah. Let's try and beat Colony this game.
With livery on the board and turtle, I certainly think so.
Yeah, but I guess you do have to like turtle to get there, huh? In this board. I guess you you try to collect several scraps,
they get the
several liveries, and then you get a lot of +5 and buy some 4 or 5 cost, then triumphs.
Mm-hmm.
Mega turn, yeah. Alright, so they got Livery Hunting Lodge. Get in there. Mission for estate. Mission for estate.
Hey, witching well hits.
Oh. Have they
Kind of a sad draw here. No plus buy.
That's okay, you take Forum and... I don't know about that.
Yeah, Platinum seems suspect. I think it's Forum Hunting Lodge, probably.
Yeah. So how many coppers does DK still have? All 7? Because they never bought Monastery, right? So
yeah,
they would only trash
and
to
there's
scrap.
7 in the trash.
Yeah, feel like that's gonna become a problem soon. Like maybe this turn.
I feel like it's already starting to become a problem.
Yeah. Well, they had been drawing deck somehow. Just the right order of I guess like half their deck's in the discard at the end of the turn. Horse, Forum, Livery, Scrap. Alright.
Okay, so
Really
that's
look
good.
Like they're building for it.
Yeah, I think they're going for Triumph, which I really like to see.
They wished for cut purse?
So I think DK88 is probably going to go for... Okay.
Forum Plat. I
Forum
guess they're
Platinum.
going money-ish.
Yeah.
Straight to
I mean, they look like they're playing pretty money-ish. I thought that they were actually going to buy a colony there, but it looks like they want to build a little bit more first.
Yeah. Setting aside Watchtower with a Hireling. I think you could pick the order and still get your card.
Yeah, you can.
So
still pretty sad to turtle Watchtower in
it
general.
might be better to just top deck the forum there.
I definitely would have. I mean, you can infinite turtle it if you want, if you don't want that Watchtower in your deck anymore.
Save it for the mega turn, you know.
Draw that one extra card.
I mean, it's kind of weird. Watchtower makes you not need to mega turn as much, but then like the turtle means you should. I wonder if you can, like, as DK, like buy a couple more scraps and just like cheese the estate pile. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's not clear that, like, the way that they're building, that Triumph is going to actually outscore Colonies.
Right. I mean, like, yeah, they might. Like, Fire and Ice could still be going Colony with what they're doing. Just, like, building first.
Yeah, so there they turtled a horse, which does get them plus action. But they did that at the expense of playing a livery, which, you know, they could potentially... Oh man, you guys think this board is complicated. Wait till you see some boards that get played in, like, C-League.
It's as complicated as you make it.
Yeah.
Just buy platinums. Colonies. Yeah, okay, a turtled horse. I do feel like the Fire and Ice is building for something.
They certainly look like they're building.
Yes, goodbye. Speaking of bye, yeah.
Alright, so is this double colony for DK88?
I'm not opposed with their strategy. I guess, like, I mean, it feels like, you know, too sunk cost to go for the scraps now.
Yeah.
So, Colony Plat or... So, I mean, you could go like Forums and Colony. Do they not have a livery? Is it on the bottom of their deck? Whoa, too high. Like,
Whoa.
they're building too. They don't have a livery, do they?
No.
Wow. That would have been a much better turn of livery. But,
So they choose to turtle the horse, which is a little questionable because you would like to be able to play it so you can potentially get those liveries out of hand before you hunting lodge.
yeah, also you can just, like, turtle the horse that you will inevitably draw. And then, like, have the same effect, so it just seems strictly worse. Except for the hunting lodge considerations. There's a... Do you have something in the oven?
Oh, I was, how long ago was it?
Like a minute. I think if Fire and Ice wants to build, they need more scrap.
Yeah, I mean, you really want to be doing something where you get a bunch of buys to exploit Triumph.
But maybe they're just also going Colony, but like doing liveries instead of straight.
I mean,
flats.
this like livery heavy deck certainly is going to be very reliable if it chooses just to buy colonies. Like,
Yeah.
it's gaining a ton of horses every turn. To here, I mean, you have 4 liveries in place. Could be something like Forum, Triumph, Triumph.
Yeah. A pretty good turn.
Looks like they're going for it. Wait, no! And they bought a platinum.
So upset.
Oh, I feel so betrayed.
How many points would that have been? Forum is 10 cards. And then their scrap.
Oh, they could have bought
2
3
cards.
forums.
Oh, you're right, and go into bigger debt, yeah. 15 cards and then a scrap for 2 cards, 17 cards, so 34 points.
Yeah. Or no, it's because you get an extra one on the second one, so it's 35 points.
Yeah. 35 and 36. So, or sorry, I doubled it by for some reason.
I know what you
35
mean.
Points, yeah.
Okay, it feels like this kind of has to be colony here for DK88. I don't know what else they're building to.
Sounds right. Yeah, or forum scrap. Forum livery.
I mean, forum denial does limit the ability for the Triumph deck.
It's true. I don't know if they see it. Because I feel like if I saw it, I would build it, you know?
I mean, a lot of the way Fire and Ice is building points towards going for a big Triumph turn, they're just not quite doing it perfectly, you know?
Yeah.
Just a couple things missing, a couple mistakes in the way they're building, where it's like, you got the 4 liveries in play, it's probably time to cash in.
And at the very least, like, if you're not going to cash in then, like, instead of buying plat, you want to buy, you know, more liveries and hunting lodges.
Yeah. So we finally scrap the monastery. It gets us an extra buy.
Maybe scrap a silver. Even a horse or a forum.
Scraps a forum. Alright, we're getting all the bonuses.
All of them, but what? No card. I guess we have plenty of horses in our hand.
Yeah. I don't think that's a big issue. I think we need to find... Do we have a 4th hunt? Yeah, there's another hunting lodge down there. Okay, so we need to find that so we can play all the liveries.
Yep. Alright, surely this turn.
We have 3 buys now. Surely we're going for Triumph. Wait, haven away a horse before. Okay. You still really want to haven a horse.
Well,
but
technically the top card is a horse.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
it's
wouldn't
still
you rather
better.
have 2
Yeah.
horses?
Fair. Alright. 3 more buys
Um.
is... Huh. They're very sad they bought all those forums last turn, I think.
Yeah, you really wanted more forums.
This is enough, though.
This is a lot of points.
Like, you could just go colony from here.
Yeah, I don't think that you have to resign here. They can't really do it much.
No,
I
no,
mean-
like, I think Fire and Ice can just go colony. Like, their deck
Yeah.
is just as good. Like, those 2 estates they got are trash for their 2 scraps.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
They could just play colonies from here on.
with a 3 colony lead. I was hoping you wouldn't notice. I guess they noticed, but too late. So, yeah.
Yeah, in general, you always want to try to assume your opponent is like the best player on earth. Like I try to play all my games like my opponent is Nasmith. So like I always assume that they're gonna see whatever the like hard strategy on the board is. And I feel like that like helps my play a lot. Because
Sure.
like it's definitely easy when you're just on ladder and you match with someone who's a bunch lower than you to be like, I don't need to pay attention. Like I bet I can just autopilot a win here.
I mean, yeah, that definitely applies for like picking your strategy, but I think like you're in the middle of your league game, you've already like committed to your thing, you know, played your outs.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like if you're playing money, you gotta play money. You gotta buy the colonies.
Yeah, but like play as if like if the only way you can win is they'll make a mistake. I guess you just plan for them to make the mistake, as bad as it feels. All right, buying a province compared to 37 victory tokens feels a little bad.
Yeah, I mean, it is reasonable to resign here.
Yeah. This match has gone on really long. I would definitely not mind.
Yeah, it's a bit longer and I was planning on commentating, but whatever. All right. So here we could see something
24.
like colony double triumph. 2 colonies and a triumph. I mean, you kind of get to pick how you win here.
The pile out the string.
Okay, so I mean that just scores less than some other stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not like you have to be particularly concerned with points. Your opponent doesn't have the ability to do more than get like 20 points a turn, which sounds like a lot, but
Nah, it's not that much, but you can pile out Hunting Lodge and Estate in 2 turns.
yeah.
Yeah. Wishing for copper, wishing for copper.
Gotta love those wishing wells.
Hey, they were labs, 2 of them. How much did they hit? I guess they have 2 buys.
Oh, they're one short of double colony. I mean, not that
Not
it
that it
really
really
matters.
You could just buy the low piles. I guess you should just resign if you're gonna do that. I don't. All right, colony.
Colony, province.
Yeah. And their deck's probably gonna stop working.
Yeah, okay, I'd
yeah,
resign on
attachment.
that draw as well.
You could trash your province, hit Hunting Lodge. Oh wait, no, they have hirelings. They still had a turn.
That's true. I forgot about the hirelings, but I think they did too.
All right, is that 3 games? I will ask Dombot.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm having. They're playing significantly slower than I expected them to, which is fine. But it has caused me to forget some of what's going on. It's also pretty
Oh, yeah.
late where I am.
Oh yeah. Okay, it's 3 games and it's DK88 with 2 wins and
Yep.
fireonice with 1 win.
Yep, that
Oh my
sounds
God,
right.
Possession.
Right. Fire and Ice
Sculptor.
tried the bridge build and didn't win. Just won on the Triumph board, and I forget the first game, but DK88 did win it.
Mhm.
So let's look at this board here.
Oh, this is a nice board.
There is a card on this board that makes things go zoom.
Yeah, and
what-
it also combos with the and it, like your 5 cost gains a 4 cost. So
Yeah. So I wonder if they're gonna play with procession here. It's something. I mean, this is League F, right?
yep.
So I mean, they clearly are at a decent skill level. Procession is one of those things where I see a lot of players around their skill level not quite get how to use it.
Oh, no draw. Yeah, true.
Yeah, there's no draw.
That's a pretty big deal. I got too excited. I mean, Procession Transmo feels great, by the
Yeah.
way.
If you can line that up, it's great. But this is probably some kind of sculptor rush, honestly. Ooh, I really don't like opening village.
I like that, yeah.
I mean, what is that village doing for you on your first shuffle? Silver Transmogrify seems reasonable. This is probably some kind of sculptor money thing. What's the village doing on any shuffle? I don't know. You can hit it with proc or something.
You could play
Gain
it before
approach.
playing Sculptor, and then
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. You just need to always bargain.
I mean, would you open Sculptor?
I think I would. I think I'd probably open bargain for sculptor. Seems like
And then
there's not much to do on this board besides like
money.
play money.
You know what counters money? It's a really strong card. The strongest of all cards.
Is Proc Squire to Raider and Scheme a strat? No. I think that's bad.
Raider's a perfectly fine card if you're not drawing deck and gain it like for free.
Yeah, it just seems very hard to set up this Proc Squire thing, and I'm not sure.
Yeah, like, we can't trash our coppers unless our opponent helps us this game, so I feel like
Yeah.
that'd be a problem. I mean, maybe you just like sculpt, like, here's one alternative. You like go processions and you just like try to sculptor spam into just a lot of stuff. You know, then your processions always hit.
Yeah, but like, what are they doing? Like, they're hitting on cantrips, which is draw
Yeah.
neutral.
Alright, when you hit Procession Scheme, then next turn you can hit Procession Mining Village or something. Let's see, and then Mining Village you can trash it and still.
And you're actually getting something out of the loop.
Alright.
You're not getting like draw, but you are getting something. Trash it before procession does. Get those
Yeah.
2 coins.
I like to dream, you know.
Yeah, I agree with Heron that plus buy doesn't seem relevant because there's no draw, so not a big deal that to get plus buy in the form of Squire, since
You know, and if you collide Procession Transmo, you get a free
estate. Sculptor.
Well, yeah, you get the free Sculptor, but you get a free Worm.
Oh
Right?
yeah, that's true. Unless you need that plus action.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
you
true.
might need that village effect to play all your terminals.
But there are no terminals.
Yeah, I know.
Well, there's one.
Sculptor is a really good terminal, though.
Sure, like when you get... Yeah. I mean, if, like, you could sculpt it for a smithy here. Be in business. Oh, they could sculptor for... Oh, they could have sculpted for procession.
Yeah, they could have procced that transmo.
I think that was actually a good play. I don't know. Maybe they don't have enough stuff.
I mean, they want to buy a province, and it's a money game, so, like, I get that.
Yeah. Fair. You know, if you have... Okay, if you have village, you can sculpt a scheme and like get your sculptor back every turn. You'll get a scheme every turn.
What are you getting off this loop, though?
And then you can procession the schemes. Wait, someone has a pirate ship? What happened?
Wait, what? Why does DK88 have
I
two
think they're
pirate
going
ships
pirate
now?
ship. Okay.
Alright, well, we're almost done worming. There's only 2 estates left.
The
I think
only
you
way
just
to
buy
counter
Sculptor here?
Yeah, maybe. The only way to counter pirate ship is you get a pirate ship and a raider. Oh, they had a transmo, so they just, hit 8 instead. Yeah, I think as Fire on Ice, I just get some transmos and try to mill the provinces while my opponent is dipping into piracy.
I don't like the estate to village thing. Like, just get a silver. You're playing money.
No, they're playing pirate ship.
Oh god, they are. You're right. I'm dumb. But like, why are they playing pirate ship? You know? So am I that dumb?
When I started playing this year, I tried going pirate ship a few times against my friend. Yeah, it never worked. Wow, what a hit. Here it
Oh
comes.
man, you're gonna get to play 2 pirate ships this turn.
And hit 2 for a squire that you can transmogrify into a pirate ship.
See, that's the OP strat we haven't been looking at.
You know, if pirate ship wins, I'm gonna feel so bad. I don't know if I can release the video.
Oh, trashes
Oh
a
my
gold
gosh.
on the first
Oh
one,
my
and then
God.
get the silver and a gold.
Sorry.
Oh
pirate
my
ship.
god,
I never should
this
have doubted
pirate
you.
ship. Pirate ship, all hail. Praise be to pirate ship.
Whoa, discarding transmo?
Yeah, I'd rather discard a copper.
Alright. I heard it. Well, let's see. Wait, we have 5 in hand. Okay, so 4 in hand.
Yeah, no, we're not hitting province either way.
Well, I mean, you could take Mining Village and go for it.
Oh, you're right.
Like, that's
I always
definite consideration at many points.
I always forget Mining Village actually does something.
It's pretty good in times like these when you gain it for free and you're just trying to hit 8.
Yeah.
In your deck that has 0 golds now.
Okay, buys a mining village. That wasn't where I wanted to see mining village.
I think you can take a procession this turn.
But elects for a duchy instead.
Oh, sorry, I meant as fireonice. But yeah.
Oh yeah, you can sculpt for a procession, proc the transmo.
Or the scheme. Yeah. Either.
I'd rather proc the transmogrify.
Yeah.
Get
game's
myself a
little
free
long.
sculptor.
I don't think they've noticed it this whole game, and probably will continue to not notice.
Yeah, the proc thing probably isn't good. I think we just are dreamers. Maybe we're just memers. I don't know.
Alright, silver. I would definitely take Mining Village over silver. How many transmos does he have out? 3? Do you just cash them all?
Is this game really gonna end on duchies?
What else will it end on though? What's the third pile?
Yeah, I don't see a third pile. Milling provinces seems pretty good. Buy another pirate ship. You're committed.
So I think they mill 2 provinces and then somehow get 8 money in their hand, right?
Yeah, mill province. Mill province. Actually, you can just mill multiple times here and then sculpt a mining village and pop it, assuming it draws some money.
Yeah. Or he can change the province the 3rd time to a gold, which is
Yeah.
kind of like milling and buying gold. I don't... Okay,
Buys
so they just mill
duchy.
twice.
Yeah, I definitely would have liked to see another mill going on there.
I think, wait, they hit... Didn't they hit 7 with their sculptor?
Yeah,
They could have, like, sculpted scheme or something instead.
or a mining village and then
Yeah.
popped it.
The scheme can put Transmo in your next hand, and you have like a 2-turn clock probably at that point. But
Mhm.
yeah, or you could just buy the province. Duchies. Duchies. Okay. So no Transmo's out for fireonice, is that right?
Okay,
Oh,
pirate
how
ship
could
into
you?
duchy.
Wow.
Really, trying to fight this point. Are we gonna end on duchies? I mean, all the duchies are gonna be gone pretty soon.
Yeah, that's true.
So in a sense, yes.
Oh, I mean, he has to take money.
You gotta take the money here.
Uh,
I think he forgot to use the first squire as... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can play both of them if you use squire for +2 actions. But that works
but the
fine.
extra money
Doesn't do anything.
so it's fine. I mean, I think there's a. I think the villager is better than hitting 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Yeah. Yeah, they could gain a silver, but I don't think it matters. Like, maybe the game goes 4 turns from now. Trash.
Pop that mining village.
Definitely. It makes you hit 5 at least, which you definitely want to hit. Oh.
Hey, look how big a number we hit.
Alright, that is that half the VP or half the remaining VP?
I believe that is uncatchable.
Okay. Yep.
Right, there's only 9 points left. That only gets you a 30 VP.
Yeah. And they have the game end anyway. Alright. GG. So we're 2-2 now?
Yep.
Yep. On to game 5. Why does the chat always scroll all the way up when the game ends? Alright. Alright, let that be a lesson about pirate ship. First 2 pirate ships hit goal. still lost. Although maybe you had to go for it earlier. It's pretty funny to see the estates pile out to nullify the poachers.
Yeah. They went for worm pretty aggressively.
Yeah. Which did not seem worth it in the end.
No.
Just get your your explorers and your golds. And some transmos.
I mean, I would have liked to see them proc a transmo at some point. They had it. They had the ability with Sculptor.
Yeah.
It's fun, and you get a free Sculptor. And if you do it early on enough in the game, that Sculptor is going to pay for itself.
Yeah, for sure. But then, like, you have a procession for the rest of the game.
But you had tons of actions in your hand. Like,
I mean, I feel like a better build that game is like much heavier on money. Right?
yeah, I mean, I think that
then-
was basically a Sculptor money board.
Then, like, the processions would be pretty bad later. Alright,
Yeah,
we've
for
got
sure.
Ambassador, but we have Lighthouse.
We have magpies
Yeah.
and inventors.
Denison, Hunting Party.
So we have
City.
draw. We have one village, and it's an expensive village. We have
Ambassador.
trashing / jugging. We have engine fuel in the form of, or not fuel, but payload in the form of inventor.
I'm just very glad Lighthouse is in this game.
Yeah, me
Well,
too.
at least if
I
were
actually
playing. But-
actually banned ambassador recently.
Oh yeah, I have it banned too, I think.
I just don't like how it makes games take an extra 5+ turns, and then someone just ends up way ahead of the other person.
So I think you don't have to go for Ambassador as hard if there's Lighthouse in the game, right?
Yeah.
Like, you could go Magpie instead of double Ambassador.
Oh, I wouldn't open double ambassador on this board.
Yeah.
I think magpie ambassador looks great.
And they agree, yeah.
Bargain den opening, maybe. You're giving your opponent a horse, which actually does matter here because it gives them a better ambassador return. And magpie is really good early. You kind of want to win the magpie split. And if magpie finds treasure, then great. You can put more shit to return with ambassador.
I mean, is the Magpie that important besides Labyrinth points? This game? Like, I don't want... Like, at some point I kind of just don't want treasures in my deck.
That's true.
I think the Labyrinth point is actually pretty important this game, though.
Yeah.
Huh, a guide.
Interesting.
Ooh. Do you fin? Or do you sin?
The sin of keeping copper.
Ooh. Alright, so fireonice has the 2 ambassadors now. Guide, huh? I did not notice this
guide.
attack.
Not sure I really get why. There's no hand-sized attacks. You should be able to get good deck control here.
Yeah,
I mean,
agree.
assume you don't
only if
lose
you
the
buy
ambassador war.
Lighthouse. Yeah.
Jack also seems a bit weird on this board. Like, it gets you labyrinth points, I guess.
Yeah.
but it's gonna give me a bunch of silvers that I don't really want.
Discard the
Okay,
copper
I think you
instead.
meant to discard that copper and just misclicked.
1/3 chance of bad draw.
Doesn't matter.
Alright. Well, Jack is like the shortcut to hitting 5 this game,
Mm-hmm.
and
But
that does seem kind of
bargain
relevant.
also lets you not hit 5.
Oh, you're right. I always never look at the right side.
Hey, the sideways cards are important.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not a very principled player.
Good ambassador return from Fire on Ice. I think they're decently ahead
Yeah,
in the junking war.
agreed. They have invested the second ambassador into it.
Yeah, a lot of the time a second ambassador makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like you didn't need it if you go Lighthouse, but
Yeah, I agree.
like Lighthouse is even like perfectly fine economy for them right now. It just
Yeah, that was
seems
just
like
a
it would've been
mistake,
good.
as Nerdbound pointed out. Sending back a single estate over 2 copper.
Yeah, is usually bad.
Guides, yeah, I don't know what the guides are doing this game, but you could be having lighthouses which should protect you from the brutal attack that is Ambassador.
Gold, though, I don't like that. I definitely want to
Yeah,
build toward
also,
Inventor this game, not...
I will be right back,
Yeah.
HRoll.
Yep, no problem. This is looking like a pretty brutal turn on fireonice's side. Keep hitting 3 so you can't buy Lighthouse. I think you can thin only 1 copper here. Buy a 5. You'll probably draw the ambassadors every turn anyway. Yeah, that's what they did. Alright, looks like the labyrinth points will split. Okay, bargaining for a Denizen. I think Fire and Ice can save that horse and just keep it for later in the game. So I think Fire and Ice wants Inventor now, right? Oh, why did they play that horse? I don't like that. They could have just played a magpie.
Okay, I am back.
You're back.
So what happened while I was gone?
Fire and Ice drew deck again. They returned to state, or they revealed it twice and returned it the second time. And bought Inventor. They don't have a Lighthouse played because they played both of them last turn, so they gained a copper, I guess. DK gained a city. Yeah, I think Fire and Ice should only play one of their Lighthouses now.
Yeah, playing one lighthouse is great because you can alternate playing the 2 if you have tech control.
Yeah. And they don't need the money anymore. So I think I take Inventor City here. Yeah, now they have one Denizen a turn, one Lighthouse a turn. Just
Yeah,
pack
that's
their deck.
perfect. They're looking in a great position.
Yeah. Now with 2 cities and inventors, they can start gaining playing too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Potentially start grabbing Hunting Party if they need more draw, but City is really good right now.
Yeah. I think they won't need more draw once they ambassador their coffers. Like, at least it'll hold them off a bit. Oh. So I think they could have top decked a city by playing Inventor first and then magpieing to reveal it, right? But probably not the hugest deal.
But now the Inventor City payload starts to snowball.
Yeah, they don't have to go hunting party because if they pile city.
Then they just win.
Oh yeah, wait, one pile's already out, so the city's already enough draw. That's why their deck is working. That makes more sense.
Yeah. Okay. They're already playing with activated cities, and assuming they pile cities in a second, then they can just win on the next turn on states.
Yeah. Yeah, they should have it here. Play all my cards.
So now we have some serious gain to play.
Gain Inventor, gain City, draw both, gain Inventor, gain City. Yeah. They'll only get to play like 1 or 2 cities for plus buy, I think.
Yeah, but they'll have cheapened stuff a bunch, so...
Yeah.
They could potentially take some provinces, although I don't know why they actually would. I think you just want to take
Wait,
some
you're right, you
den.
can gain the city. Alright. Oh, maybe not Team City. Well, DK only has 0 inventors, so I think they're not a huge threat. Inventor for inventor?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, I think if you just go like province, Denizen, you'll be fine, right?
You'll win on the next turn easily.
Yeah, I think I would have kept the copper just to get the... I don't like... I guess 1 more province is enough. Yeah. I don't like the duchy though. Alright, I mean, they only have to hit like a couple inventors and a couple cities to pile out the 3rd pile, so
Yeah.
I think they have it.
I mean, it's not just a source of gain. It is payload itself, because once you're playing a couple inventors, you can just start gaining all the green cards, or here all the piles.
Yeah. I feel it was more the just like it was there for them to get the win, but Fire and Ice already had a big advantage from their choices of like buying lighthouses. So I don't know. In that sense, like, you know, I think they could have gotten this board with whatever else was on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'd be really surprised if... Okay, he resigns.
With the like 2 extra den buys, I don't think you could really whiff there.
Yeah.
It like might be literally no, you can draw all your inventors. Alright. But
Usually there's a draw that does exist, but requires you to have prayed to the dark gods.
yeah. Huh.
So, no real draw again. I mean, you have
Scholar.
Sonavanto.
There's scholar, but
Scholar.
not good stuff with it.
There's no virtual money though.
Alright, wait, I see Scepter, Scholar. That's the thing, right?
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Okay, yeah. Scepter Scholar. You can just play money and then Scepter get more money. Does that beat out Sonavanto?
Good question. Looks like we will see some Sana action.
Lookout Cavalry looks good on 3-4. Yeah. Sounds pretty solid to me.
What would you go for this game?
Probably the Scepter Scholar thing, but Sonavanto does look like surprisingly good on this board.
How are
Like,
you?
there's just not much else going on. It's a very consistent deck.
So you're just like manually buying all of them?
I think so.
I feel like there's this problem where there's like not really plus buy. I mean, you can workshop Calvaries. You
Yeah.
can Marauder dig. But that makes me like kind of just want to go money, but I always just if the board looks too crappy, I was just like money.
It's just money. Always has been.
I think workshop's probably a good idea for the Sana deck.
Yeah, you want to be able to trash aggressively and add in some payload.
Yeah. I mean, and there's Throne Room and Cavalry, so it's just
Yeah.
it's gonna do something. And you get the Sanas also. I guess I'm feeling the Sana more with Workshop.
Yeah, Scepter Scholar isn't particularly great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would like get a lookout before doing it, probably, if I were to just go Scepter Scholar.
Oh yeah, you absolutely need thinning for that deck to work, because you're relying on actually finding money and
Yeah.
ideally some scepters.
Yeah. Although, you know, the road network kinda might actually be relevant against that. You need more silvers, right? Oh no.
I mean, as the Sauna player, you definitely are like, yep, I'll take silvers any day.
Band of
Band
Misfits
is
as sauna.
sauna.
Yeah.
Literally a cantrip.
It it
Yeah, I
counts for
think
2
even
for
though it's looked
conspirator.
like in most of these games, Fire on Ice has had a really good game plan and has gone into the games with a game plan and executed it for better or for worse. This game, it looks like they're kind of just clicking cards.
That's what I do every game 6. Oh, come on, rather I would rather throne room the cavalry than draw 1 card. That's a pretty juicy turn. Oh, they auto-played their treasures. Yeah. that
Yeah,
makes Sauna
that's a
pretty bad.
mistake. So that's the big advantage here. Indeed, we are talking about how foolish your decisions are, but only in the hope that you may improve and make less foolish decisions.
Fewer. Sorry. Oh, you could ban this as a throne room. Yes, please. I mean, I think those songs would be good if they had, like, trashed the 2 estates there. Like, would have been much better. Thank you, DK. It's kind.
Hey, DK88, we are having a great evening. Just spectating some Dominion.
Dude,
Good times.
why play Band of Misfits as Noble Brigand when you can workshop? Oh wait, it's when you buy. No.
Okay, you can get a trash in here. No.
God, those 2 estates. Wait, why is there Ruin in their hand? Oh,
No one bought
did someone
Marauder.
ban for Marauder? I was not paying attention.
They must have.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the workshop for Calvary. And then play Throne Room. It feels like this game they're going Sana Avanto, but they kind of like took a timeout in the middle to actually build the economy to hit 5.
Okay, we have some rule stuff going on here.
Wait, is this game 8, 6, or a game?
This is game 6.
Yeah, it is.
These saunas are not doing a ton.
Well, I think fireonice has the better deck right now.
Yep, I'd agree. How many saunas does Fire and Ice have?
2? I don't know. We'll probably find out this turn. Do you keep the lookout here to trash it? I think so.
I think so.
Nope.
Oh, that was very lucky. I think you discard the throne.
Unless you know what's on top, yeah. they seem. I mean, they haven't discarded cavalry, and yeah.
You can always play the band as thrown.
Oh, you're right. Good point.
It says, fuck that. Discards the band. Hey, we trashed. Will we buy an Avanto?
I'm pretty sure they. Oh my.
We buy another band.
Oh my god. Oh, DK has 4 saunas. I mean, I still want Avanto. Even if I only have 1.
Yeah, I mean, it's draw.
Yeah. I think it's time to stop playing these lookouts, although one of them is in those 5 cards. Yeah, okay. I guess you play it.
If you play this lookout, you can trash the other lookout.
Are they gonna play it as Marauder? I could see playing it for 1 to get money for this turn.
You could play it as Throne Room.
And cavalry.
And then, yeah, start throwing a bunch of stuff.
Look out to top deck 3 horses. Oh wait, 2 horses.
Yep, I mean, this is looking like a good turn. Well, now it's not. No! The order there was so wrong.
Yeah, I think with some better deck tracking, they could have just played their lookout. And then,
Trash to look out. Then when they play Sauna, they trigger a shuffle that has almost nothing but horses in it.
yeah.
Or might literally just be horses. No, there's one
No, there
card
are
they discard
discards
from
the
lookout.
lookout, yeah. Oh, the lookout hits 2 saunas and a Devanto.
Oh,
God. Yeah, that's lookout for you.
not one of my favorite cards.
Definitely hard to skip it this game, though.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah.
So here we do not want to play this lookout. We're going to trash it this turn with silver.
Did they trash the lookout last turn? With the
Yeah, they
Sauna,
trashed one
right?
of them with silver, so we want to
Yeah.
get rid of that other one too.
I kind of want to just
Throne
get a
Chain
silver
here
in
with
my
Band of
deck, get some-
Misfits.
yeah.
Throne. What are we gaining here? Are we workshopping for more silver?
Like 1 more silver?
I mean, we're kind of money poor right now.
Yeah. One thought is like, since we have deck control, we could go Marauder
Mm-hmm.
and just do that every turn. Buy an Invato this turn. But you could build to more money and workshop the cavalries also.
Okay, there's the Marauder. Not sure why we need this many thrones. I like Throne Room. It's a good card, but
So if we're like careful, we can throne room cavalries or whatever, and like trigger a shuffle with horses every turn. Then it seems pretty good with our if we have some more Band of Misfits.
Why did they not play the
wait,
sauna?
they didn't trash the lookout?
They didn't play the sauna, so they can't.
Oh.
Oh, they must have accidentally run out of actions in their throne room chain. I'm
Hmm.
guessing, yeah. Alright, sauna go better.
Yep, but we're only gonna get 2 trashes in this turn.
It's not bad. And we get an Avanto at a throne room. They could also take cavalry here.
Nah, I don't think you want to trigger that shuffle. Oh no, and that's definitely not what you want to do.
DK has 2 ruins because of Band of Misfits on Marauder. Throne room. Play this throne room again because we have all these horses. I guess you don't need Avanto to draw your deck.
Yeah, I really like this build by Fire on Ice. There's lots of thrones and horses.
Yep. Guess you take cavalry, right? Oh, I guess that's fine.
Just want lots of thrones. Yep.
Well, if we took cavalry, we'd get plus buy.
Yeah.
And, like, actually we could play, like, they're actively good cards in this deck. Oh, but if he plays Asana here, so that's, like, a really
No, you
juicy
want to
hand.
play Asana. You
Yeah.
trigger a great shuffle.
Yeah.
It's just all horses, man.
Alright, what do you buy?
I think he's just going to province, yeah. And that's a nice hand to start with.
Yep.
It's looking pretty over. He does not trash with... Well, that was an Avanto, but I wanted it to be Asana. Hey, DK88 realized about not trashing.
Yeah.
Ooh, we get to throne some throne rooms. Oh my
what
god,
a-
look at all these throne rooms.
No, no. Play the throne rooms on throne rooms, please.
Don't throne the horses, throne the thrones. Just keep clicking that throne room. Yeah, there you go.
And please don't play the Band of Misfits as throne room anymore. Now that you're drawing deck, you would
Yeah,
rather
throne a
just gain a
marauder.
throne
Make
room.
this worse for your other.
Yeah. Or you could gain a throne room with it instead. And draw it.
Do you need more throne rooms?
Why not? Yeah, I mean, I do want to play Marauder twice. Like, I don't think I need to play it 4 times, but I could. I do want a workshop on a cavalry, though. And
I mean, the plus buy is nice, but do we really have like enough economy to do anything useful with
if
it?
we spend all the bans on Marauders, I think.
Can we double?
No, but you could get province bans, probably, and that, like, our deck would definitely take a Avanto or a Band of Misfits, right?
Oh, I didn't even notice. DK88 bought Road Network.
Yeah, but last turn.
Not sure that's gonna save him.
Yeah, I think an Avanto might have been better.
Okay, there goes. Get some spoils. Okay, so here's the plus buy if we want it.
Seems good to me.
Hmm. Okay, we workshop the Cav.
Alright. Let's get a 5-horse hand next turn. Or a
Oh, we didn't
6
throw in
horse.
the workshop.
They did not. Yeah. I wonder
They're
if there was a
pushing-
pile out.
Surely.
Like Throne Room Workshop Cavalry.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess they keep the spoils. Let's not play that lookout, I think. It was sauna throne room. So I guess.
Throne that sauna.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
that's
we found the
really sad.
Avanto. Alright, so we can get a lot of trashing in here.
Yeah. Seems too little too late. Okay. Oh wait, next turn there should be a pile out with Throne Room Cavalry and Ruined Mark, or, you know,
Ruins.
Yeah. Like, yeah, workshopping for cavalry is a little too strong on the last turn. Oh, how could you throw away Ruined Village? I still haven't made my video about Ruined Village.
Is that the next HRoll exclusive?
It's been taking a while. I might do something else first. But you heard it here second.
Okay,
Alright,
let's throw in some thrones. No, don't stop playing these horses.
They probably should still have a win in hand. I don't know if they see it. We'll find out. Okay. Horse workshop. Yeah, I'm hoping for the pile out too, for more than one reason. Okay, it looks like it. They're on the right track for the pile out. Ooh, I think it's supposed to be a cavalry game though.
They might have enough money to do it. Yeah, they have 12.
There should be they have like a half chance of drawing a spoils. Right, yeah. Oh, wait, cavalry will draw it. What am I talking about? Alright, good
Yeah,
game.
no, they had it. Alright, well,
good
damn.
game.
That was a long one.
Yeah. So, looks like DK88 won the first two, but then fireonice won the last 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, well, fun commentating with you.
Yeah, thanks. It was fun. Yeah.
And hopefully the players can learn some stuff.
Yep. I will start uploading it, and I'll see ya.
See ya.